Okay.
Uh,
Now it's audible, clear.
there is little echo
Now
problem.
it's okay.
आपकी स्लाइड दिख रही है सर आपको?
Now it's okay, sir.
Sides दिख रही है मेरी?
Yes, yes. Slides are not visible, sir.
It is visible, sir.
No, no. Kindly share the PPTs. Kindly do share the PPT.
1 second, sir. Yeah, it is visible, sir. On my end, it is visible.
No. No, yes, yes. Now it's okay.
You will continue,
Now
sir.
it's okay.
You will
You
continue.
make the full screen. Make the full screen, please.
Yeah, sir. Continue.
Make the full screen. Yes, yes, yes. Next slide, please. Okay, fine. Make it full screen, please. Okay. Okay, fine, fine. It's okay now. So, uh, apart from sustainable practices, we are into medical innovations. Nowadays, I'm working with King's Medical College, Bhubaneswar, and SCB Medical College, Cuttack here, nearby place only. One government medical college. If you talk about my innovations for neonatal patients or newborn babies, premature delivers, you can find some potential innovation into cost-effective thermal matrices to avoid hypothermia for neonatal patients. One remote-assisted portable device for jaundice treatment. Oromotor simulation. It's a compact, small electromagnetic type of delicate vibrator for neonatal patients, newborn babies, premature deliver to develop their chin. So baby can suck and swallow, mother breastfeeding together. One sterilized flow, laminar flow workstation for neonatal intensive care units. Nowadays we are working for deep learning technologies. How easy you can detect or you can find the pre-symptoms of skin diseases like your malaria, like your ringworms, hepatitis, thyroid problems for neonatal babies using deep learning, finding the similarity index using Python programmings. Nowadays, we are implementing the things. And if you talk about sustainable practices, we develop few mechanisms and compact device with respect to organic fertilizer developments, sustainable clay cool refrigeration system, likewise into ventilators. As it's we are running all are running under COVID initiatives. You can find few innovations into cost-effective ventilator. Breathe box. Breathe box is a compact rocked ventilator. I designed and developed and granted the patent for the same from Indian Intellectual Property Right Government of India. Uh, then cost-effective sanitizers. Your alcohol-free sanitizers, disinfectant sanitizer tunnels, super thin globes. Likewise, I put in my effort little bit into long distance healthcare monitoring systems even. One of my best innovation is 5G based optimized controlled humanoid robot with IoT based handheld ECG machine effective for intensive care units. So before all this innovation, startups, incubation, development, one thing I realized the real practice of education, the real practice of higher education, because we are into higher education groups, right? We are the intellectual society, right? Our objective supposed to how come we can understand the problem statement faced by the society and using our intellect, using our education based, with using our motivations and through interviews, through parental guidings, right? We can bring such kind of solutions which will be helpful for the society. That's supposed to be the real practice of education society. not only to hold the degrees, certificates, right? Getting a good job with your, prospective best. The practice supposed to, how come you can utilize your higher education, whatever things you are learning from academia, you can implement into societal problems statement based with respect to some solutions. You can find all the intellectual societies, student, faculties, innovator, incubators, scientists, they put at their effort best during COVID initiatives. Super thin globes, healthcare telemedicine systems, long distance healthcare system, robotic assistance, remote education. In this way, people invested the best. Now the question is what we guys are doing, where we are implementing our education or whatever things we are learning from our textbook, how we can implement best for societal problem statement related, some kind of solution development where we are putting our effort best. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. I'm audible? Yes. You can find one of my innovation is IoT-based solar assisted sustainable digital farming robot for spraying, seeding, harvesting, and monitoring. As you guys know, that human industry, more than 60 to 70% of our urban and semi-urban peoples, they are completely dependent on farming system. Now the thing is how we can integrate new technologies, new innovations like our sensing, automating systems, cloud operation system, right? To improve the yield and productivity of farming. So keeping on this view, with my student, we developed one innovation that is called Robha. Robha is a small robot integrated with 21 different type of sensors to understand soil monitoring, conditionings, weather monitoring, visual system, automatic visual system, automatic spraying system, seeding and harvesting and monitoring of product means your farming yields. For this innovation, we filed the patents and we received one Indian Research Copyright Grant for this innovation. Next, please. Next slide, please. Next slide.
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes. This is called cost-effective thermal matrices for neonatal patients. Let me tell you where you generated this idea and where exactly we brought the idea for feasible product development. My elder brother, go to the back side, please. Go to the back slide. One slide back. Yes. This photograph I collected from King's Medical College, neonatal intensive care units. On the left side, you can find one open heart system, and the right sides you can find one closed heart system. It is for intensive care unit. How come you can, how you can keep the baby safe and secure with the right temperature conditioning systems ranging between 36.5 degrees centigrade to 37.5 degrees centigrade. Let me tell you, when one baby inside a mother womb, the exact body temperature supposed to maintain 36.5 degrees centigrade to 37.5 degrees centigrade. And the core or heart temperature supposed to maintain exactly 28 degrees centigrade. But what the problem statement is, when baby coming out from mother womb, he or she not able to cope up or adjust with atmospheric conditions, atmosphere temperature. Some always it is fluctuating, right? Sometimes it is 10 degrees, sometimes 15, sometimes 20, sometimes 30, right? But this is the problem when baby coming outside. We are not able to, baby not able to, cope up with the exact body outer side temperature of the surroundings, which leads to hypothermia. And the consequence of hypothermia is baby may go for coma or may go for side paralysis. The right problem statement is people are not able to afford the ICU facilities because the machine itself so much costly. Pod expenses for ICU is not less than 10,000 to 15,000 rupees. And it's not PG for a person. Suppose one guy is earning 20,000 rupees per month, right? It's not affordable for him to spend 10,000 to 15,000 per day expenses, ICU expenses. So what we did exactly? We developed one indigenous innovation ranging cost in between 600 to 700 degree temperature, say 700 rupees, which can fulfill the same requirement afforded by the costly equipment or machinery available in ICUs. So what we did exactly, we have taken two layers of thermal matrices, zero point 0.5 gauge copper wires with some insulating covering, one automatic temperature control sensor, one adapter, and 3D printed cascades. We connected everything means with my student. We made one device that is called your cost effective thermal matrices to avoid hypothermia for neonatal patients. Now we can compare where the facility available at cost of 15 lakhs rupees to 20 lakhs rupees meets open heart system or